Alright, so for this leek and potato soup, in this large pot we have 5 potatoes that have been washed and cut up, half an onion cut, 1 rib of celery, half a tablespoon of parsley, a 1/4 stick of butter, and what we're going to do is bring this to a boil and then cut it down to low heat and let it simmer. And once the potatoes are soft, we're going to mash them coarsely, and then we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of whipping cream. So to build our slider, we have some freshly grilled ground beef, seasoned with just salt and pepper. That's really all you need. For the greens, we have some fresh baby spinach. We have cut the stems off because you don't have to, but I personally like the stems off. Top it with that. We'll crumble some nice feta cheese on top of it. And for our sauce, we are going to use a little bit of baking Catalina dressing, and we'll just put just a little drizzle right on the top. Maybe Conchita will like this, and that's your slider. So now we're going to make the eyes that are on the fork that'll go with our cake. Really simple to do. I did this for Halloween a few years ago. I'm going to take some plain donut holes. We're going to dip them in a bowl of melted vanilla icing. Microwave it for about 30 seconds. Don't go too long or it'll spill over in your microwave. I had that happen once. It took me a while to clean it up. So once you get it coated, let the rest of it drip off a little bit because you don't want it to stick to the plate. Bring it over here. What we're going to do is let those go in the refrigerator to cool. And when they get out, we're going to use an icing pen and make them look like some eyes. Okay, so what we got going now is about half a cup each of some fresh cut strawberries and raspberries. Got in this hot pan with a pat of butter. We're getting to where the strawberries are getting kind of soft. And the raspberries have been completely mashed down. And this is going to be our jam to go between the layers of the cake. I'm going to add in about a 1/4 cup of this Menage a Trois Silk soft red wine. It's got a nice smooth berry flavor. It's going to coat all that and it's going to cook down. All the alcohol is going to cook out of it. It's going to make a nice flavor for a jam. Okay, so we've got our cake and our eye, but this dessert's not going to be complete without a little decoration. So what we have here is some strawberry syrup. We're just going to add that right on the top. And there's your dessert. Hope you have a full course of it.
On the next episode.
It's summertime, and you know what that means. Gonna head out to the beach, gonna do some beachy things. It's summertime, feels just right. Gonna gather all my friends and we'll party through the night. Summertime, love it, it's loving in the summertime.